Right now on Up with KREM, a big push to get more people vaccinated. The state of Washington is launching a way for you to win big.
As our weather pattern shifts from hot, sunny weather to cooler days, we have a red flag warning in parts of central Washington. We'll walk you through just what that means as we all look forward to the weekend.
Conflict at George Floyd Square, why the Minneapolis police faced pushback for trying to reopen the intersections.
Check out all that deliciousness, man. It's National Donut Day. I'm gonna take you all around Spokane and get you some of the best deals.
Up with KREM starts right now.
Well, there is a red flag warning in effect at 11 this morning in the Columbia Basin and eastern valleys of the Cascades. This means critical fire conditions will take effect today. In just a couple of minutes, we're going to give you more details on what you can do to prevent a wildfire under these conditions. Well, good morning. Happy Friday. Thanks for hanging out with us. Jeremy and I are holding down the fort. Brandon T. Jones is live with some donuts.
Oh, man.
On a sugar high.
Did you see him? That man
Mouthful of donut.
Yeah. Oh, just enjoying himself this morning. He's in his element, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, and we're also asking you this morning what your favorite donut place is. 509-448-2000. We've gotten some great responses already. We're going to be sharing those next, but a lot of areas, donut shops do have some great deals today, so.
Yeah,
National Donut Day.
And pretty soon Brandon's going to hit the road. He's going to explore some other shops. So you got any shops you want the guy to go to, send him in. He might not be able to hit all of them, but we'll send him to where he can make it so we can keep him on the show all morning long.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Jeremy, it's the weekend. Is it going to be any cooler? Do we have relief?
Yes, we do. We actually get quite a bit of relief. And look.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous morning. And
windy, though.
It is. Dana Marie, I love your observation this morning. You're pointing out some very critical things that everybody should be noticing early on today, and that is the wind. That wind is ushering in our change in our weather pattern. But here we go, coldest hour of the day, and we're at 61 degrees in Spokane. I know that was late Coeur d'Alene. I hit the button a little too early. So here we go, 61 in Coeur d'Alene as well, 64 in Sandpoint, and 64 over in Moses Lake. So temps are still mild. We do have the wind though, and those wind gusts are expected to stay around 25 miles per hour throughout the day in Spokane, up near 35 out in central Washington, and for that reason, we have a red flag warning in place. You combine hot temperatures, you combine a low relative humidity, very dry conditions is what that means, and the wind, and you get the perfect conditions to spread wildfire quickly, or even turn sparks into flames. So today, just be aware of that if you make your way outside. Our temperatures in Spokane climb into the mid-80s, and really across much of the inland Northwest, those temperatures are going to trend about 10 degrees cooler than where they've been the past couple of days. It's a bit of welcome relief, and if this is still too hot for you, oh, the weekend's on the way, and there you go. Partly cloudy and windy on Saturday, high of 70. By Sunday, temps fall into the mid-60s.
All right, Jeremy, I'll take it. Here are a couple of things you need to know about coronavirus this morning. There are still 2.3 million eligible but unvaccinated people in Washington. Yesterday, Governor Jay Inslee announced several big incentives for vaccinated Washingtonians to try and lower that number. So here's what he says.
We're making this investment today because we know every life in the state of Washington has value. So I'm excited to announce these strong incentives that will bring the potential to save thousands of lives on top of everybody else's agenda in their individual lives.
The prizes will be awarded lottery style to all state residents who get a shot. Here's a list of the prizes. There's a lot of them, very exciting. First of all, the traditional cash lottery. This will consist of a $250,000 prize announced once a week in June. Then the big $1 million prize mid-July. The state will also offer some money for college tuition and books. There will be 30 prizes worth 1 year of tuition that will go straight to families of winning Washington teenagers who are fully vaccinated. Last, some big Washington companies are offering a handful of prizes. It includes gift cards to local businesses, free air flights on Alaska, and also Discovery passes. There's also a handful of tickets to every major West Side team, including the Seahawks and Mariners. So for a full list of these prizes, text the word lottery 509-448-2000. And we'll send that straight to your phone. Now, Washington will fully reopen on June 30th, but at least 70% of the population is vaccinated before then. It could happen even sooner. Right now, we're sitting at 63%. Well, a couple weeks ago, we reported that 5 people in Kootenai County died of suspected fentanyl overdoses. There have been 2 more overdoses since then.
You have medical professionals, people that get hooked on it because they had a medical need for it, they were prescribed it, and it kind of spiraled out of control.
Brandel says the scariest part about these illicit fentanyl drugs is that there are no quality control. That means within the same batch of pills, one could have no amount of the drug, the other could have a deadly dose. In Oregon, the wildfire burning near the Dallas area has grown to about 170 acres. All evacuation orders have been lifted. The fire shut down Interstate 84 yesterday afternoon. Investigators are still trying to figure out exactly what sparked it, but believe it could have been someone ignoring the area's burn ban. And the 3 Tacoma officers charged in the death of Manuel Ellis were released from jail just hours after they were arrested. The owner of a local construction company personally fronted the $30,000 needed to get them out.
I believe that they deserve to have a fair trial. I wanted them to be able to be with their families during this process. And there's been plenty of other community support.
Cell phone video footage from March of 2020 captured the final moments of Ellis's life. The officer said he attacked their patrol car, but witnesses refuted those claims. The medical examiner said he died from a lack of oxygen from physical restraint, and drugs also contributed. After his death, the city of Tacoma banned policing from using chokeholds. And Eastern Washington University just reversed its vaccine decision. The school in Cheney now says it will require students and staff to get vaccinated unless they ask for an exemption. Eastern Washington is hosting a pop-up vaccination clinic next week and offering incentives for a chance to win free tuition for a year. And the state will be watching out for Asian giant hornets again this summer. Starting next month, WashDOT crews will help the Department of Agriculture by setting traps for the hornets along the highway. They will be monitoring them through the fall. That's your Morning Rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKrem on social media. Well, they all come in a variety of shapes and sizes and flavors. They might give you a sugar rush as we head into the morning. We're talking about donuts.
Are you talking about someone in particular that they might give a sugar rush to? Because
yeah.
National Donut Day, we've got Brandon T. Jones making his way around town. And this morning he's exploring some of the donut shops you might find yourself at later today. And the man with the sugar rush this morning, Brandon, good morning.
Jeremy, Dana Marie, I'm definitely feeling a bit jittery. You see in my hand I got coffee as well. I don't normally do coffee when I wake up in the morning, so I've got the coffee paired up with the donuts, and my energy is just like, we're going through the roof right now. But let me not hold you off too long. This is John Fine that I'm standing next to, owner of this fine establishment, Retro Donuts on North Newport Highway. John, thank you so much for letting us come out here first and foremost. Yeah, thank you.
Exciting day.
Oh no, super exciting, and we went back a little bit. So this is where production, this is where all of the magic happens right now. And check this out. Yeah, she's been working super hard back here. I'll step out of the way so Nate can get a little bit of a better look. And I'm telling you, these donuts are just absolutely amazing. And
we got
John,
Jennifer making some rings right now.
Yeah. So what is she's been making some rings over here?
Yeah, we got our famous raised rings. Mm-hmm. We try to keep a great consistency. We weigh our product to make sure that it's a nice big donut. We never get accused of having small donuts. She's just working away. Jen's relatively new with us. She came out of Spokane Community College's baking program.
Wow.
Recently. She graduated in December and then came to work for us. So we're excited to have her. Jen got to know Retro Donuts as a customer.
Yep.
And she loved our donuts, and now she's making our donuts.
Yeah, and they look absolutely beautiful. And then, John, let's talk about some of the deals because it's National Donut Day.
Yeah.
What do we have?
So we've got some pre-selected boxes. We've got 4 of our bigger boxes, which are our Baker's Dozens. There's actually 14 donuts in there today. For National Donut Day, we did a birthday donut because it's kind of the birthday of the donut. We got a birthday cake donut in those larger boxes.
Yeah. And
then we have 4 6-pack boxes. So if you're in a rush, getting to the office or bringing donuts to school or back to the house, you can come in and get in and out real quick.
Oh my gosh.
We got Jackie here making maple bars.
I'm mesmerized. I'm mesmerized by these maple bars. This is the art that she is doing back here right now. This is beautiful.
She's one of our amazing decorators that are making the best donuts in town.
Yeah, they look amazing, and honestly, you know, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so excited right now. I'm at a loss for words. And John, we'll toss it back to the studio right now to Jeremy and Dana Marie, but we're obviously having a great time, as you can tell.
Oh, thank you, Brendan. One of our viewers just texted in saying that they think you're having way more fun with these donuts than the roller coasters at Silverwood. So we are enjoying having you out there this morning. Also, a North Idaho business owner wants to give back for National Donut Day. Gross Donuts in Coeur d'Alene and Post Falls is donating 100% of their profits to New Beginnings. Now, New Beginnings is a local nonprofit that provides basic necessities and essential household items for veterans, active military, and Gold Star families. And they do this at absolutely no cost. The store usually gives away free donuts on National Donut Day, but the owner says this year they want to serve our local heroes.
So every year, the last 4 years, we've donated all of our proceeds on National Donut Day to New Beginnings. Anytime you come in, anything you buy, all of the proceeds will be going straight to them.
Gold Star mom who founded New Beginnings, Teresa Hart. She'll be at the Post Falls location from 8 to 11, so make sure to stop by, say hello if you're in the area. And still ahead, the Washington Department of Wildlife and Fish are still searching for a bear spotted in Spokane Valley. Coming up after the break, Stacy Lehman from Fish and Wildlife joins us live. She's going to give us some tips when coming across a bear near your home.
And of course, we're going to take you outside, talk a changing weather pattern as we head into the weekend. Cooler Saturday and Sunday as temps fall into the 70s, then the 60s.